Pisces, welcome to your reading. If this reading resonates, Bratty'sTarot.com is where it's at to book a personal with me. And if it doesn't resonate, make sure that you check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Okay, show me Pisces. Six of Swords. Okay, definitely moving on from something. Love that. 10 of Pentacles. Shmoney, honey. Queen of Swords in reverse. You might be a little triggered by something, or somebody may be a little triggered that you're winning at life. Six of Cups for some kind of soulmate situation or some kind of friendship, maybe thinking about the past. Nine of Swords in reverse. You're either getting too much in your head or you're getting out of your head about something. You have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Tired of the mundane, tired of the day-to-day. Who just got this? Virgo got something like this. Maybe you have Virgo placements. But that Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, all right, this is freaking boring. Or I keep hitting my head against this wall. I'm getting nowhere. I'm not getting through. So then you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, maybe taking a risk, taking a chance at something, or possibly letting go. And the bottom line for what you got, Seven of Swords in reverse. This could either talk about you or somebody else having a guilty conscience. This could also talk about being outsmarted or outsmarting somebody else. So let me move these up a little bit. So yeah, I mean, what it feels like to me is you're resolving some form of issue in your life. It seems like your money's going to be pretty good within the next couple of weeks, but I feel like you're either triggered or you have somebody else that's triggered by your success. Okay. If you're triggered, I'm not really sure what you're triggered by because I see nothing but positive cards next to you, at least right here. Could just be something on your mind. Could be something simple like that. Definitely some fun thoughts or some nostalgia going on. I feel like with that Nine of Swords in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like you are thinking of better ways, Seven of Swords in reverse, to accomplish something, to accomplish a goal. You're not trying to get in your head about things, or maybe you are really in your head, you're really worried, really insecure, feel like you're not doing a very good job at something. So you may take a risk at something else. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, we got the Six of Swords for the energy or the current situation. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress, and the King of Cups in reverse. I'm not going to lie, this feels like friend groups, associations of some sort. This may be some friends or some family in your life that you are trying to resolve an issue with, maybe trying to move past a problem, etc. I don't know which one you are. I don't know if you are any of these people, but it seems like it's more than one person. It just seems like a resolve is what's going on. Two of Pentacles in reverse, Star in reverse. I heard drop it. So you may be trying to ask somebody to drop it, or somebody may be asking you to drop something else. It feels like there's a lack of healing. I don't know if it's going so well. Is Pisces this Empress? Yes. All right. So you're this Empress energy. So I do feel like you got some people that aren't necessarily happy with you. Okay. Some people that maybe, I don't know, maybe they're love bombing you. Maybe they're insecure. Maybe they're jealous of you. Maybe you are all of these people. I'm not really sure, but it seems like there's a discrepancy or a chance to resolve something. I feel like you're standing in your power. You look absolutely fabulous with that Empress there. And I feel like it's time to drop something, or at least that's how you feel. And something's disappointing you, but you're like, that's okay. I'm going to move on because I have stuff to do. I have stuff I need to create. 10 of Pentacles. Take a look at this 10 of Pentacles for Pisces, please. The Emperor. Nine of Swords in reverse. There's something that I feel like you were worried about, and I feel like somebody kind of puts your mind at ease. Now, I'm not going to lie. For some of you, if you're in a relationship, Pisces, this looks absolutely fantastic. And I'm saying that because you're starting to change the people that you surround yourself with. And I feel like because you do that, you're either attracting a partner that is a perfect vibrational match to you because you've essentially raised your vibration, or there could be something like a boss giving you a raise, or the relationship that you're already in doing really well. Maybe you guys go into business together. I think of business. It's something about your money. It's something that is established. You have something that is established in your life. And if this Emperor is not another person, this is you in your masculine energy. Like I just see like, what was his name? Not Donald Duck. Was it Mick Scrooge? I don't know if y'all remember that book, but I used to love that book as a child. And it was about this duck, and he like had all of this money, and then like all he cared about was money. I know, favorite sign or favorite book, favorite childhood story from an earth sign, right? But and I'm not saying that that's what you're doing, like that's all you care about, but I just remember this picture of him like just sitting on top of all of this money, and I kind of feel like this is where you're at. It feels like money is maybe not an issue anymore, or you're realizing money is not going to be an issue anymore. Maybe there's still a hurdle. Maybe there's something that still needs to be worked out. Why is that Queen of Swords in reverse there for Pisces? I don't need all those. Last shuffle. Nine of Swords. You are like thinking about a past love or like a past relationship. Could be with a Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be any sign, of course. Yeah, you're thinking about the past a lot. You're thinking about you, the ways that you've messed up in some way. You could feel like you're not getting the attention or the recognition that you deserve in a particular area in your life, and you're kind of getting worried. Can I get one on this Nine of Swords? The Five of Pentacles. For a lot of you, you're worried about money, but I feel like you have somebody coming in here who's trying to offer you that. For some of you, you're getting out of debts, or you have somebody that's instructing you or helping you in some form or fashion. I feel like you're going to have a hold on things, but I feel like this is just kind of like it's like when you're trying to resolve a problem, but you're still like in the problem, and you know that, the battle will soon be over, but you're still in like the thick of things. That's kind of what it feels like to me. I feel like you'll be fine. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So we have we have the Six of Cups here. Tell me about that Six of Cups. Okay. Five of Swords in reverse. Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords. Okay. I mean, you're at a point in your life where you know what your morals are, you know what your values are. You're pretty clear about what it is that you want in your life, especially when it comes to a financial standpoint, and especially when it comes to when we're talking about love matters, or we're talking about the offer that you're giving, to others. I think that with that Six of Cups and the Five of Swords in reverse, I feel like this is you remembering like the good times about someone, or the good times about something in your childhood, etc., or like what you valued as a child, right? So like, for instance, I had a grandfather, and every single day he picked a rhododendron flower outside, and I'm talking every day, bitch. Okay. Every day he picked a rhododendron flower for my grandmother, even when he was on his deathbed in cancer, and he had cancer. He literally made me go and pick a rhododendron flower from the backyard for my grandmother, like till the day he died. And so as I grew up, I realized not many men are like that, right? And so I started to get like a reality check, but then I was thinking, well, I'm never gonna get a man like my grandfather. And then it's like, well, why not? Like, why not? And I started realizing I have to be a specific energy to attract that. And so I think that for some of you, you're realizing that, whether it's about money, whether it's about love, whatever. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, which I like because I see the Nine of Swords in the upright over here. Tell me about that Nine of Swords in reverse for Pisces. Tell me about that Nine of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay. Something could be kind of like revealed to you about a financial matter. And I feel like it helps you get out of your head. Like I said, I think that somebody's helping you solve a problem, because it's like, it could be something that you're working on. It could be something that you're working towards. You're really taking your time, but you're not worried about it. Whatever it is, you're not worried about. And I feel like that's because you have some kind of support here. With the High Priestess and the Hierophant in reverse, like I said, I really think that you're sticking to your guns. You're listening to your intuition. You're like, no, this is what I believe. This is my story. I'm sticking to it. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of a stubborn energy, but like, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? I mean, like, for instance, right? Let's say that you really wanted to start a tarot channel, and people are like, oh, well, I don't know, that's just like a little ridiculous or something like that. And you're like, no, intuitively, I feel like this is the right idea, right? Yeah. See, Three of Pentacles reverse. And you ended up doing it. And because of that, you ended up making some money, or whatever the case is. And so I feel like you're just kind of sticking to your guns. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Wands. Give me one more. What does this person want? Honesty. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Wands, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay. There seems to be like some form of missed opportunity that's happening, but it almost feels like intentional. Like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore because it's like something I've done forever and it just didn't work for me, right? So maybe you used to work at the grocery store and you were hitting the nail on the head every day and you just were barely scraping by. And then you started that tarot channel and it was like, yes, right? Or whatever the case. It's like, I feel like you're acknowledging a missed opportunity or possibly even acknowledging that you don't know enough about something in order to move forward with it. Okay. But for others of you, you're just acknowledging some form of missed opportunity. And it's not really an opportunity that you seem to want anyway. It's just something that's kind of filling your time slots, whether it's a person, a job, a hobby. You're like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. And there could also be somebody here who feels like they ruined their reputation with you, feels like they screwed up in some form or fashion, and they may be a little afraid to tick you off or to be honest with you about something. What's the High Priestess in reverse? Eight of Pentacles. This could be, I feel like this is somebody that has ruined their reputation with you. And so they're trying to be really, really cautious because they don't want to piss you off, is what it feels like. It feels like somebody that's screwed up somewhere down the line. And they're like, okay, I have to be really careful with Pisces because they will absolutely snap my head off. That's what it feels like. So it's like they're trying to be really cautious, and it feels like they are trying to, because it's almost like this person knows you don't like them or don't like something about them or something like that. So you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about that. Ugh. Four of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, for some of you, you're letting go. Well, for some of you, you're letting go of somebody that's just straight up using you. Or for others of you, you're letting go of being dependent upon somebody else, is kind of what I was getting with that. But for others of you, it's just a person. It's like a person that maybe you really don't trust, that used you for status, money, whatever the case may be. And you're realizing that this person is just basically like a crap bag, essentially. And so you're kind of feeling like, yeah, I've seen everything I needed to see. This could be somebody that really hurt you. And so I feel like you're releasing yourself from this person. Can I get one more? Yeah, the Star in reverse. You're realizing, dude, you haven't changed, or like you have not healed yourself. Like you need to figure out because you're in the Empress energy. And so, like I said, you're definitely disassociating from people that just are not on your path anymore. You're disassociating from the love bombers, from the insecure friend group, or whatever. And because it seems like because you do that, because you make that room, it seems like somebody kind of comes in, or you get a promotion, or you literally get, I mean, come on, dude. The Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Empress. Like, could you and they're all in the upright. Could you ask for anything better than that? Like, truly, except for the Ten of Cups, right? Like, no. Seven of Swords in reverse. For the bottom line. Tell me about that Seven of Swords in reverse for Pisces last shuffle. The Wheel of Fortune. You just have a different perspective on things. You have a different perspective on karma, on wealth, on the things and the people that you're associating yourself with. I definitely feel like for some of you, I feel like this King of Wands, it can be any sign because this is a general reading, but whoever this King of Wands is, so I would describe whoever this person is as maybe they're attractive, or maybe they're a go-getter. There's somebody that doesn't mind initiating things. This could be somebody who's also quite protective, the entrepreneurial type, etc. fire energy. And I feel like they are very scared to tell you something, or it's like they are trying to be honest with you about something, but they're very afraid because they feel like you hate them or something like that. And so there could be something about that where it's like, finally something is shifting, like finally you get that closure, or finally this piece of information kind of seals a deal for you, and you start realizing that you can move on. It's like a weight has been lifted. It's like a weight has been lifted. Can I just get one more for the Seven of Swords in reverse? The Hangman again. Okay. Can I get one more? Ace of Cups in reverse. Ten of Wands. You're realizing that no matter how much you do for people, sometimes it doesn't always stick. We can do and do and do and do and do for people, and sometimes they just won't love us anymore. And that's because they're falling in love with what we can do for them instead of falling in love with who we are. And that's dependent upon what you're leading with in your relationships, right? So if you come out of the woodworks right now and you're like, hey, Bratty, I just want to give you $10,000, and say you're doing it because you want to be my friend or you're just trying to be nice, I'm like, okay. But to be honest with you, now I'm always going to look at you like the person that gave me $10,000. And now I'm going to be like, okay, when's the next time they're going to give me $10,000? You feel me? So it's like people start to expect what you teach them to expect, you know? Definitely gaining clarity though. And you're giving this love to yourself. Can I get an advice message for Pisces? Saturn. One more. Sorry. Saturn in house 12. Wow. Some of you are in Aries rising because Aries rising is about to have Saturn transiting through their 12th house. Wait, some of you are a Pisces rising because you have Saturn transiting through your 12th house right now. Anyway, okay. Some of you are definitely a Pisces rising. So this is all about karma. Saturn is about karma and house 12 is about karma. So, you know, there could be some good karma that you're getting, to be honest, because if we're looking at the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman, you know, the Hangman also represents the 12th house because it's Piscean energy. And Pisces is the natural ruler of the 12th house. So both of these cards talk about karma. And so for some of you, because you're being honest, or because you've been honest, or because you've been a good person, you are actually getting good karma from your past deeds. Of course, for some of you, this could turn out the opposite. So keep that in mind, but I don't think so because this is your reading and it says the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. So I'm not really too concerned about anything. It just feels like you're really moving away from your past, like people that were in your past. Bye. You know, maybe you're having one last hoorah and it's like, bye, thanks, see you later. It's like you're receiving some form of like spiritual rewards. House 12 can also represent like massive fame. Okay. It can represent like eternal fame. But you know, that's like for none of you or maybe one, but yeah. So I just feel like some major lessons are bringing you great rewards. That's pretty much it. So Pisces, it was a pleasure. Bratty'sTarot.com is where it's at to book a personal reading with me. I do offer Zoom calls and I also offer pre-recorded readings as well. Make sure that you subscribe if you have not, like and comment. I would love to hear from you, and share this if you have not. And if you'd like to read my creative writing, or if you would like to follow me on my social media, just look on the screen. I love you, Pisces. Talk soon. Peace out.